Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Sky Rita Lee's video blog. I'm Mary Sky, also known as Fleet Admiral Crappy McCoffee. Good morning. It's Election Day Part 2. I did Part 1 this morning, took a nap, got up, had my coffee. I've had a couple people email me. They said to me in my Living Simply, you can send gift cards if you like this comments, and if you like my video content, you may send me gift cards. Target, Walmart, Amazon, or Costco is much appreciative. eBay as well. That Living Simply, we're also Living Simply Fun and San Juan Island Prepper. Our email address is sanjuanislandprepper@yahoo.com or sanjuanislandprepper@AOL. So if you're new to the channel, hit the like, the subscribe, and thumbs up button. If you're a comer backer, welcome. So I have a friend of mine who's really wanting me to get out there and do a long video. This isn't it. I need to get my moderators all together with me today to moderate when I go live for the channels. We don't want any Russian bots. Now, what are you saying this morning? Well, let me put it this way. In the East Coast, most places opened up at 7 a.m. I was watching a video where there's people standing outside of the University of Pennsylvania, and they were doing votes there, and the line was like really long. Okay, these are people that are either voting for Trump or Kamala Harris. Now, part one, we talked about, vote with your heart. Yeah, vote for what matters for you. Okay. Now, a lot of you guys out there, you said, I saw a video today where a guy sat there, and let me just tell you, he's completely right. He said, do not vote for third party. Do not vote for, do not vote for independent. Do not vote for libertarian. Do not vote for socialism. Don't vote for the communists. Vote for Kamala Harris to get rid of Donald Trump and his democracy destroying goons. Yes, pretty much. Okay. So this guy is sitting there, right? There's a lot of people out there that are, making money off this. Now, with me, of course, like I said, I accept gift cards if you think my content is good. But point is, you got to vote with your heart. You have to vote for the what matters in your life for politics. What you think the two candidates can decide. Now, a lot of women out there, like I said, I'm not going to go watch part one. I should post a link to part one, but anyways, a lot of people out there, I'm just going to say it, are voting for women's rights. I mean, literally, yeah. So basically, if women's rights is on the docket today, then vote for Kamala Harris. Now, if transgendered rights or LGBTQIA rights is on the docket for you because, they say Trump's going to take that away, vote for Kamala Harris if you wish. If you think your Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or Social Security retirement, disability survivors, or SSI is going to be cut, or your food stamps, your welfare, your government phone, your internet, whatever, then vote for Kamala Harris. I mean, literally, think about it. It's all up to you what you think matters. Now, a lot of people out there in my family say, Rita, you need to get this out there. Well, I was tired last night. I excessively had some hot cocoa and some cider and everything else. I was just tired, I was really pissed off. Moderator Higgins is trying to say, well, what doesn't matter? You already voted. My vote is my business. It's like every woman out there, they can go safely to the voters booth, vote, and then their husbands can't not know what they're doing. And their husbands aren't entitled to know what is in the voters booth. A lot of men out there, cannot control their husbands or their wives for who they vote for. Now, point is you got to vote for the right rights. Now, if you're basically one of these that believe immigration's taking your jobs, then vote for Donald Trump. If you think you want to live in a world where he's a dictator, then vote for Donald Trump. If you want to vote for him because you're a man with a big Johnson and your big Johnson says women should be subservient in the kitchen or as a homemaker, then vote for Donald Trump. If you want all your benefits stripped for all your family members because you don't want to pay taxes or pay your fair share, then vote for Donald Trump. If you think you can sit there and break the law and kill people, murder people because Donald Trump can't get away with it, then vote for Donald Trump. I mean, the thing is, you must vote for your conscience and what you believe in. Now, this is history in the making. I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but it is. I mean, think about it. For some of you on the sidelines this morning going, oh, I don't need to vote. Yes, please get out there and vote. Make your vote heard, whether you want democracy, if that's what you feel, or if you think you want to vote for Donald Trump, go for it. I have a lot of people saying, well, Donald Trump's going to win. The polls are wrong. We'll see. The question is, don't believe the polls. Get out there and vote, okay? And there's a lot of people. Maybe they wanted to go out with a bang. Maybe all these women went in this morning and said, okay, I'm going to vote for Kamala on election day. And their friends and their friends and their friends. The next you know, each one's got 3 friends. I mean, look. I have people out there in the community, church-going people that want to vote for Donald Trump because they hate me. They're like, well, I'm going to vote for Donald Trump to get rid of you, and because we don't need people like you. So you'd sell your own country upriver because of your hatred. This is what some of the people are doing. I mean, literally. The only platforms he's working on currently is Platform 1, which is, like I said, is Platform 1, which is immigration. Platform 2, the economy. Nothing else matters. But if you look at the economy, actually this morning I saw the stock market actually fluctuated this morning. Did you guys see the stock market news this morning? It was like Dow Jones was a little down, but then again, the Dow and then the New York Stock Exchange says if you look at the people this morning, okay, so it started was down this morning. Let's see, it opened. Okay, so currently it is 320.72 points, so 0.077% up. So that means it's over 42,000. So whoever literally wins gets a robust economy. So to me, and people say, well, the stock market's up because of inflation. People are making money because of what do they call that? Scalping, maybe. I mean, look, I live on an island, people. You can't sit there and get blood from a turnip, as they say, or blood from a rock because, here the stores are expensive. I mean, look, today, Chloe messaged me, okay, by the way, bless her heart, just to give you guys an update. My assistant, Chloe, she is got pneumonia. Yeah, can you believe that? Good old pneumonia. Oh, here we go. I've been looking for this. Pneumonia, people. So, pneumonia is what she's got, okay? So, sad, right? So, think about it from this point of view. The economy is hurting. Okay, people are like, oh, I can't afford to eat. Look, I live on ramen, okay? But this week and next week, I'm living on sandwich making with mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, which, by the way, I got to check my Costco number today before you say, oh, what does that mean? It means I got to go to the Costco website and total up what I'm going to be spending for bread, sandwich makings, and mayonnaise because I'm making sandwiches this week. Yeah, think about it. Chloe's got the coolers, so Chloe's going to bring the coolers. We got 2 coolers being delivered today. Now, a lot of people said, well, in the economy like this, in a political spectrum, why have your cooler? Simple. Because 2 will always be empty here. 2 will always be with Chloe. So Chloe can always fill them. And if I meet her in a location, I can swap them out and get full coolers to take back. Secondly, people say, well, you can't afford this, can't afford that. No, the problem is I'm playing it safe, okay? I don't have a car, so I have to literally utilize. By the way, I put Chloe in for a request for a car today, so she's now on the car list. They may be able to give her a pickup truck. Yeah. Oh, look at this. So apparently, let me just say, just to be funny here, okay, we we have emails that are coming in from YouTube right now. That's coming in that is late by 10 minutes. YouTube being bogged down with too many people doing election videos because their election video is their bread and butter. I'm going to have to answer moderator Chris this morning. He says, hold on a sec. I am, but so anyways, moderator Chris wants to manage with me. He says, hey, when are you going to get together? We are soon, Chris. So here's the plan, okay? Throughout the day, I got to set up my computer here. My computer, my second computer. Let me show you. I have Higgins is always complaining about the my i9 with a 17-inch screen. He's like, how come you're not using it? I also have this. So I can hook this to a keyboard too, which I do. So the command center will be running all of the election news today. Before you guys sit there and say, really, I got my tablet wired, my phone wired. So basically, today is the day that you get out there, everyone, and vote. I'm going to post a poll in the community tab to this morning. One of my moderators, Zoe, emailed me. She said, please send a poll up on your YouTube channel for, but not limited to, who do you think is going to win? And, yeah, so apparently all these people are sitting there and they're like, who's going to win? Now, remember in my polls, I made a poll about who's going to win. Remember, I said, let me reiterate this. So here's the deal. When whoever does the poll for President of the United States POTUS and win will be in a drawing for an Amazon gift card. Please leave a comment, and I will choose a winner December 3rd. I do have the right to extend it to February 3rd to see who is the true acting sitting president. So vote away. If your name is chosen, you have 24 hours of the contest email claiming your gift. Hold on. So your gift. Once you're in the drawing, I'll use one of those drawing online spinning virtual machines to choose a winner. So currently we have only one comment. So we have 90% of the people. We have 10 votes so far, and one comment. So one comment, so we have out of 9 out of 10. So I'm gonna just leave it like this. I guess only one person wants a gift card. So yeah, so this was 3 weeks ago. So today I'm going to do a text poll. It's going to be, who will win the POTUS, President of the United States? All right, then we're going to put in one for Harris, Waltz. I always wonder if I spelled it right. 2, Trump, Vance. There we go. So get out there and vote today. I just want to see right now. So yeah. So there you go, peeps. New poll up. I want you guys to vote. I disabled the comments, like I said, temporary until we get the moderators together, which Chris said he wants to be part of the team today. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Get your phone charged. So here's the deal. So from now, which is currently almost 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. Okay, that's 11:30 Eastern Time. Okay, we're going off of Pacific here. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is this. Okay, around 7:30 to 8 p.m. is when the polls close. Most states. That means it's 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So we should know by 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 12 hours. We're going to give it about 12 hours, 11 and a half hours still in the countdown for, but not limited to, the House and Senate. Once we know what the House and Senate is, there's people out there saying, oh, well, it's going to be 2 days, 3 days. Zoe messaged and emailed me. She said something to do with the effect of the political spectrum is, we everyone out there is already voting for either Trump or Harris. Remember, choose for your heart. If you're a Democrat and you can get behind Kamala, good for you. If you're a Republican, but you don't like your beloved party going to a bunch of bungholers and you want to vote Donald Trump out, there's a lot of Republicans that don't want to get on their computers and see the headlines of Donald Trump every day. A lot of them say, look, if we did what Donald Trump did, we'd be hauled off to the gulag for 50 years. Now, to me, you need to vote with your heart, plain and simple, okay? But afterwards, when you get done voting, I encourage you to go to the Costco or go to the Walmart or go to Sam's Club, restock a few things, stockpile a few things, grab a few things, get things moving along this morning, people, because right after the election, it's a waiting game. Now, do you think, people have emailed me, do I think the election's going to be done by midnight or 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time like 2016? No, I don't. Because we weren't in a pandemic, and because of it, a lot of people issued mail-in ballots. And because of it, you got the voters, the voters out there. You get live elections first, then you get absentee and mail-in ballots last. So everyone's vote gets counted, but it gets to be determined. And besides that, some states like I just saw a report today. It was a really weird report, by the way, but let me just say it. The report said, and I quote, that Arizona can delay it up to 2 weeks. Now, I have someone in the grounds in Arizona, one of my moderators, Cactus Blossom. I can always ask her if they're going to try to speed it up or whatnot. I mean, a lot of people are saying Arizona is going to be held by a string this time around. We don't know what's going to happen, if, it is. But there's a lot of pissed off women out there who's pissed off in America, like I said, that they're voting for their female reproductive rights. Now, personally, let me just say this for the love of God today, okay? I love my country. I keep telling you guys to get out there and vote, okay? But here's the real kicker, okay? I don't leave the live comments on right now because I don't need Russian bots saying Trump 2024, Trump's going to win. No. And I don't want Kamala Harris. That's why I need to coordinate with my moderators. When my moderators can do their job and get rid of anyone who says Trump, Harris, or Kamala, I mean, literally, we are in a precipice where we are divided. And I don't like this. I mean, look at Higgins. I mean, Higgins, for example, he's thinking completely 100% Donald Trump's going to win. This is going to be the closest race in American history. It can either go for dictatorship, supposedly, or it can go for Kamala Harris. Now, before you guys sit there and say, because a lot of you have emailed me saying, do you really believe in the dictatorship thing? Possibly, more likely. You got both sides arguing, okay? Sides are arguing about what's going on in the country. So, that tells you what you need to know, my friends, and that is, for example, I want to say this in episode 2 today. We're doing in episodes because, until I get to my moderators like Zoe, who emails me, and Higgins, and Chris, and even Brother Mark, and anyone. I don't have StreamYards. I'm not paying for StreamYards. I refuse StreamYards. StreamYards stink. However, I may be able to see if StreamYards has got a free plan still because apparently they canceled me. So, because if StreamYards have a free plan, yeah, let me see. 20 hours per month. Okay, so let me go check on StreamYards this morning because I may ask. Let's see, StreamYards. Let's look this out. I want to check something. Okay. So, as you all know, I am on. Is there a free plan? Because if there's a free plan, whatever. I hate when they're trying to. Okay, so I don't care about their, my account. Let's see what they give us. Okay, Yeah, dark mode. I like dark mode myself. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's just go here. I'm not upgrading anything. Free. Okay. So free plan is well, yeah, I want monthly. I hate when they do this. Okay, so we're allowed to 6 on screen participant, 2 seats, dark mode, limited sword, streaming, limited service, StreamYard logo. I never had that. Free, yada yada yada, whatever. And does it say anything? Your current plan is this. Yeah, so apparently we're allowed free service. Streaming limits 20 hours. All right. So we'll get free 20 hours a month. I may just utilize that. So let's just coordinate moderator team. We may do StreamYard today. By the way, I do want to say that moderator Higgins is a chicken. He will never join the StreamYard, but we can have 6 people. I know Zoe won't be joining due to the fact that Zoe is where she is, she doesn't have access to do StreamYard with us all because of her limited availability. So, and she's in rural hillbilly. Sorry about that. It's kind of rude when you guys see my nipples, so I apologize. So I'm going to try to keep this as clean as possible. Okay. So basically, what I want to say before I log off and walk my dog because it's early enough in the day. I'm watching YouTube videos, trying to clear up a list I'm working on. So here's the deal. Okay. I love all of you, by the way. So basically, it goes like this. Okay. When it comes to Donald Trump, we won't know. Donald Trump's already claiming he's going to be the victor. It's too early to tell. All right. I want Donald Trump to basically sit back, grab a Diet Coke, and not do jack diddly poopers until the election's fully called. Now, remember, Pennsylvania said it could be 10 days. Georgia could be 3 weeks or a month. I mean, literally, some of these places can't move those ballots fast enough to count. So that is why they are literally doing what they can. So my thing is this, okay? I want to tell you my thing, okay? The economy is pretty dang good, okay? People are complaining. They're complaining, oh, well, everything's based on gas. Well, guess what? You got moderators out there that believe that we're under a dictatorship because someone's trying to tell them they can't have a natural gas stove or a wood stove or a pellet stove or an oil burning stove or a diesel burning stove or a gasoline burning stove or a kerosene stove, whatever. Then you got the other people saying gas is too expensive. Drill, baby, drill. Because they don't care if they put oil derricks in Yellowstone as long as they get all the oil they want. They don't care. They want to freaking turn our national forests into cutting trees down, turning them into whatever, selling the logs, and then basically plunking oil derricks everywhere just to drill. I don't think our national park should be turned into an oil field, okay? Secondly, people say, oh, well, Texas has ran out of oil or Oklahoma has. I don't know about that, okay? My point is the American people need to realize that when you get people complaining about the economy, you can utilize the problems with the economy card to a point. I mean, look, pricing has gone down, which reminds me, I need to check the price real quick this morning on Amazon. But my point is think about it. You can go to Costco and you can save a boatload of money. Yeah. I mean, that's what I did that's what I've been doing. I'm like, today, Chloe says to me, well, I'm going to go to Rite Aid. Then I'm going to go back to where she's at. Then she's going to pack up and she's going to go to, and then she's going to go take a ride to, Costco and then put stuff in the fridge. And then tomorrow morning, she's going to load it up and go directly to, yeah. And then everyone says, well, what are you going to do? Oh, see, look, there it is. Price went up again. See, I've always enjoyed that. And then Chloe said to me, well, what about other items? Well, Christmas is around the corner. So there, you sit there and say, well, I can't afford this or I can't afford that. Well, yeah, you can. Problem is are you willing to do it that way? Or are you willing to do it a different way? I mean, look, to me, I enjoy a good, yeah, I mean, I enjoy a good, um, uh, argument. But here's the problem, okay, for this morning. A lot of people are saying, all these men, they're like, women should get it behind us. We're the breadwinners. We're this. Well, women want their own rights, okay? They don't care if they steamroll you to get it. A man who undergoes a full, complete sex change, for example, and the government says, "Oh, well, we have to deem you a real woman," right? A lot of these transphobic people are complaining about it, so they go and say, "Well, I'm for Trump because our rights are being taken away as women," or the men turn around and say, "I saw this gorgeous girl I banged last, and I found out it was artificial, and it was fake," and they get angry and they want, their manlyhood. So to me, it's like, look, you got all these people fighting for different rights, man. I mean, if there's one thing I can clearly tell you guys here early in this morning is I'm a hermit. All right. I like being left alone. But for the sake of the argument, you guys got people arguing about politics, right? Some of them are basically saying, well, what's more important, your price of your gas, your price of your food, or the price of the economy, or illegals. I mean, look, we may have illegals, but a lot of it, I don't see it. A lot of people, a lot of Americans don't see it. You got to actually show. Let me put it this way: if you're going to basically bankroll on illegal immigration problem, then you're going to have to do more for the country by showing where the illegals are and do like video proof on YouTube. People just sit there and say it's not a basically issue. Basically sitting there and having a lot of people. Okay, here's something I heard the other day. Okay, another thing that you got to fact check. Okay, because I don't know. I haven't checked it this morning. Okay, but apparently the Republican Party between Donald Trump, Vance, J.D. Vance, and Elon Musk, they said they wanted to dissolve the 19th Amendment, letting women vote. Wow, so you want to strip women, and then they say, no, we want to strip anyone who can't produce an offspring for the country. Oh, so now you're basically limiting who can vote. Again, going backwards. So what's next? You're going to strip the African American vote too? I mean, think about it. These people in the country, okay, here's the problem we have, okay? You guys got these people. Remember, I always tell Higgins and the rest of you loose lips sink ship. So they come out and they say, oh, I'm going to be a dictator. I'm going to take away your Social Security. You're going to live in a hardship. Elon Musk goes on and on and on. And then you have people saying we're taking away the 19th Amendment. We're going to make blacks or African American people slaves. And it goes on and on and on. Now, I don't believe in slavery. Okay, what happened? Oh, well, we're going to take away the trans rights. We're going to deport people we don't like. We're going to deport Higgins because he's too disabled. We got to throw him away. Let some other country, let him freeload off that country. And it goes on and on and on, right? And people sit there and, Kamala Harris, she just sits there and says, oh, by the way, he wants to control your women's rights to vote. He wants to control your women's right to have a baby or an abortion. She basically bankrolls on the abortion card 99% of the time. I mean, it's a good campaign motto, okay? But to me, think of it. You got a guy bankrolling on immigration, which is broken, but Kamala could fix it. Okay, cool. Then you have the economy. Economy is going up. The economy is the best it has been, okay? Some grocery stores, and Kamala's right, price scalping. Now, before you sit there and post a not negative comment to me and say, Rita, you're wrong, why don't you look at it? And my friends tell me I'm the best at numbers. When it comes to numbers and pricing, I am the gal. I can turn around and say, this is scalping, this is scalping, this is scalping. I mean, look, the other day, Amazon sold approximately, they sold probably like 30 to 50,000 of these, okay? 30 to 50,000 Legion Goes recently. Why? Because the lowest price of American history is $4.99. I mean, literally $4.99. I remember my family sending me this at $4.99. There's another one coming for me, but don't take my word for it. Okay, I love these. I play with them all the time. Okay, but $4.99. Okay, think about it. Think about it, preppers. Think about it, my friends. $4.99. Okay, and yet people are turning around. I always keep forgetting the power plugs all the way at the top of this computer. Anyways, $4.99, people. So think about it. All right. So the economy is doing great. Okay, as long as you live in within your means, you will, quote unquote. There we go. Will be doing quite well. All right. So think about it from my point of view. The economy is. You guys say, "Oh, food's bad." Well, food's bad because consumers are basically scalping what they can and can't do. They're scalping and raising prices. I mean, look. The other day, someone asked me about groceries and the political spectrum. Okay, by the way, I got some coffee I got to get soon, so I'm going to finish this up. Oh, did my buddy send me a message? Yeah, when he did he? All right, so one of my moderators from my gaming guild messaged me, one of my co-leaders. So let me just close this. I can close it. So one of my friends, okay, was asking me the other day about no, okay, I'll send a message to them later. Come on. Don't you hate this? They're like, you are update? Yeah, whatever, dude. Update it then. Yeah. All right. Um, anyways, one of the things I want to share with you guys is, to me, running on a single problem like abortions is literally, in my humble opinion, it's like your computer needs a restart. I hate when they do this. They just try to force you to restart because they're stupid. All right. Well, I guess I'll restart real quick, right? All right. So, yeah. So, basically, when it comes to what's going on in the world, yeah, I mean, look at it. You guys are basically saying, "Oh, it's too. I gotta vote Trump because the pricing too high." It's not high. Problem is that the problem is you get your groceries, right, and you think it's expensive. And you look at the price of things. They load it on a truck, and the truck's got to use diesel, and the diesel price is expensive. Oh, if we drill, baby, drill, or gasoline. Oh, I'm the Higgins. Our gasoline will be 9 cents a gallon. Wouldn't that be great if we drill, baby, drill? No. Thing is they're not going to lower it all the way back to the early days when the automobile and the combustible engine came around. Okay, sorry, I had to basically poke fun at my moderator. All right. My point is the American people need to realize that drill, baby, drill. That just means we produce more oil, which means we send our oil out of country, which means you guys get the same price because apparently OPEC decides on the price. So OPEC won't allow us to lower to like 99 cents a gallon just because Mr. Higgins wants gas in 99 cents. It doesn't work that way. It actually works. It damages the economy more. And on top of that, if you lower the price of fuel, you still won't have the price of food going down. That's the problem. The farmers are getting shafted. I mean, literally, the farmers are getting shafted. And so a lot of people out there in America literally look around and they say, they can't afford bacon. Bacon is a commodity, okay? Well, a friend of mine once said, if you need something and it's something that you could or could not use, or I mean, look at me. Someone said to me, well, I like butter. I need butter. Yeah, so do I, buddy. I buy butter just for my popcorn. And then people say, well, when do you do it? Maybe 8 or 10 times a year, I'll cook up a batch of popcorn and put butter on the top. Wow, isn't that nice? Buttered popcorn. Yeah. Yeah. Think about it. Buttered popcorn. There you go. I mean, think about it. You can go to Costco. You can buy a lot of stuff cheaper in the bulk. Bacon out where I live is $13 for 3/4 of a pound. Where out there, Costco, it's $14 for 4 pounds. Think about it, preppers. I mean, literally, economy is not good if you guys don't utilize where you go to shop. If you go to the same place and they're scalping you, then change your venue. I mean, look, I know Amazon's not happy with me because I've cut my Amazon orders in half because I don't buy a lot. I've went through. I'm going. Walmart. Or sorry, Amazon must not be happy that I've found some places where I can order stuff on Walmart and at Target. That's all I need, people, is Target and Walmart. I don't want anything else in the world right now because I want Target and Walmart. Yeah. So think about it. I mean, I got 10 cases of ramen coming, and I have some canned corned beef. I got to thank Phil for putting that in my head. I want to try corned beef as a prepper. So if I do decide, and that's the other thing. If you go and buy in the bulk, it lasts longer and you have a little more money to spend month by month. But if you don't, who are you hurting on the financial spectrum? Think about it. So, you got to literally look at your political thing. What are you voting for? Me? Well, I voted because I had to, so I can talk politics. But I also voted because there's people out there. They're saying there may be 3% of the country that's not voting. 3 to 5%. They say it may have dropped down from 5% to 3%. 3% of undecided. Get out there and vote with your heart. Get out there and find a reason why you need to vote for either Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. I mean, literally, because the votes, today's voting day, and I encourage you all to get out there and vote. So, in the meantime, I hope you see some emails. Send me some email if you wish. It's San Juan Island Prepper at yahoo.com or San Juan Island Prepper at AOL.com. You can find my email addresses in the About Me page of my channel. We're mostly prepping, but today is the day you get out there and vote. Then go into the store, pick up some beer, pick up some spirits. Don't excessively drink until you know which party candidate won. And you can drink either to be miserable if your party lost, or you can basically drink for celebration if your party won. In the meantime, drink responsibly, okay, people? In the meantime, I love all of you, and God bless you all. And send me some email, give me some questions. I may even set up other things like Discord for you guys to send me messages as we go. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions, like, subscribe button. It's also fun for your family, including your dogs, cats, and bunnies, service dogs. Service bunnies, hit the bell notification, the thumbs up button, the subscribe button. Keep the channel, keep the comments nice as always. Thank you. God bless you and everything you do.